Morning all. Thankfully the rain has stopped in time for me to take the kids to school, so that's all good, and their birds are singing and the sun is out and all good. Nice spring morning. Stuff that I've been doing this week is I have been in quite a lot of meetings to do with an element of CNI, Critical National Infrastructure. I won't really say too much more about what exactly that is, which particular part of the critical national infrastructure I'm talking about at this point sittings, but it is, as you might guess from the name, a piece of the infrastructure for the UK that if it was to stop working would be fundamentally a big problem, and things would break in a big way if it went down. It brings me back to a reference case that I worked on from very much the beginning of my career, because as I'm talking to these individuals about why they should be using our big power boxes for this piece of critical national infrastructure, it brings me back to an element that I worked on, which is the CLS Project. The CLS Bank is a major financial institution which actually is run by IBM. We run the infrastructure for them. It's a reference case, and it moves unbelievable amounts of money. It's a system which is basically there to be able to balance all of the transactions across the different trading houses across all of the world, and so it moves literally trillions of dollars every day, and moves approximately 50% of the world's global transactions, global network transactions, all the time. So if it ever stops, then it will have fundamental impacts on how things work as we go forward. And of course, it uses AIX, it uses power boxes, and it's built to be resilient because that's what you use our stuff for. So it's a reference I've been talking to our friends about, who are today using AIX, and will carry on doing so for the foreseeable future, because if you want to build something proper bulletproof, then power boxes and AIX are the way to do it. It also, actually, working on the CLS project was how I met my first set of DEs, and thankfully impressed them to a reasonable degree. Ended up going out to conferences in Canada for the IBM Academy of Technology High Availability Community of Best Practice, and that was a good entertaining time, and I ended up being a member of that team for quite some years. So it's all good, and I continue to do these excellent projects, and we have some very interesting potential transactions coming in the future to be able to keep all the lights on. Okay, I'll speak to you soon. Cheers, bye now.